Hey guys, Ben here with Smithson Speed and Engineering. So we want to show you this completed 71 Toyota FJ40 that we just finished. This thing has been a pretty long drawn out project, but we're finally at the end. There's a lot of neat stuff we've done to this thing. Updated the drivetrain, redone a lot of paint work, interior, wiring, etc. Come take a ride with us and we'll show you what all we've done. So we finally wrapped up the 71 Toyota FJ40 Land Cruiser. And although this is a really neat project, we're definitely going to be glad to see it go back to its new owner. So to give you a little rundown on some of the things we've done to this thing, we'll start the front. This actually came to us in a bunch of pieces. It had already been painted by another shop, and it was time for us to start putting everything back together. So first, you can tell that this is not the factory motor in this thing. It's got a brand new crate GM LS 5.3 out of a pickup truck, accompanied with a 4L60E transmission, and we used advanced adapter to mate that to the factory transfer case. It's pretty much a bone stock engine. We put a car intake on it, fuel rails, got an aluminum radiator, we put power steering on it, vintage air, which is going to be really nice on these warm summer days down here in Tennessee. We put new Dakota digital gauges in it, a new I Did It steering column, which has got tilt, and inside we redid all of that. We scuffed it and sprayed it with Raptor liner, which is a textured coating, as you can tell. We took and had the seats recovered, Burke's upholstery in Murfreesboro, just to put back with a black vinyl to make it look nice and clean. Did have to end up body working and painting a few pieces and parts on this thing. Turned out really well, and then once we got it all together, we cut and buffed the entire thing, so it ended up looking pretty nice, turned out pretty slick. We did put a full vehicle harness in this thing for painless performance, switch kits, ground straps, all that good stuff, and then the standalone is also from Painless, and that is what controls the engine and transmission. We had Delk Performance down the road to tune it for us. It's got a brand new exhaust. We had Maxi muffler put on here in Murfreesboro, just a stock style with a factory muffler, so it's not very loud, and it's just nice and comfortable for the owner. So since we did do the LS swap, we had to redo the fuel system. So it's got a brand new aluminum fuel tank in the back with a drop-in fuel pump. We used a Corvette style filter regulator and ran the fuel line up to the motor. Back here, it also had some funky tail lights, so we got rid of those and opted with going back with the factory style tail lights and whatnot on the back. We put new emblems on it all the way around, new lenses for all the lights, and it turned out pretty nice. So this thing, we've driven it around some, tried to shake it down, make sure everything's good, make sure four-wheel drive works, and it should be a pretty cool little cruiser. I think the owner is definitely itching to get back in it and start driving it. It's got a lot of the creature comforts with the fuel-injected LS and the vintage air, power steering. This thing should be good to go wherever he wants to take it.